All right, guys. On the count of 3, I need all of us to say our favorite Birdman that isn't Howl.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Harvey Birdman.
Michael Keaton.
We did it.
Yeah, this is Full-Time Movie Fan Special Edition. 2 weeks in a row, we've got Hunter here. We're doing another Studio Ghibli. What's the?
I think it's Ghibli. I think it's supposed to. I think it's the soft G.
That was an early bit from.
Is that soft or hard G? See, now I don't remember.
That was an early bit from our first Studio Ghibli movie.
It's Ghibli.
Ghibli.
Yeah. Like Max Keeble's Big Move.
Oh, Michael, you just named one of my favorite obscure references.
Thank you.
Max Keeble's Big Move.
Big Google is my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's not a very obscure movie. This is very popular.
but it is about big move. There's a big thing and it be moving.
See, you remember what I said? Absurdist reference.
For sure. We can bring it back around.
Yeah,
always.
Man. Always.
Yeah.
Full-Time Movie Fans, we've got Hunter. You guys always go crazy when Hunter's here, and so do we.
I am so glad that you guys go crazy. I'm still skeptical that the people in the viewers go crazy.
Comments rave about it.
Who are the comments, Michael? You?
I'm one of them.
Yeah. Well, is that a problem if it's us?
It's not. No, thank you. Thank you for I love to be raved about. I just get embarrassed.
Yeah. Also, in our DMs, they don't necessarily send them on the comments, but put in the comments if you like Hunter. But we also get our DMs are just overloaded with love for Hunter.
Yeah,
I love that. Well, thank you guys.
Receive on YouTube.
Thank you to anybody. I'm not doubting your action. This is not a conspiracy theory. Thank you if you've been raving about me to any degree. Softer heart.
Yeah. So our second Studio Ghibli movie, and the first one is continuing to get views every week. Ponyo. We did that one. Which is
a really... Jarvis and I were talking about this a little bit. I'm curious about... Because I haven't listened to or watched the Ponyo episode. But
it's fun. I think we have fun with that one.
Studio Ghibli, but Miyazaki in general is like... this is an accident that I'm here for this one. I didn't know we were going to do Howls when I asked to be on the weapons episode. But... Miyazaki's really, really, really important to me. Maybe one of the most important directors to my sensibility, and he's on my Mount Rushmore of filmmakers in my lifetime. So I'm very grateful to be here for this. But what was the consensus on Ponyo? How did you guys?
It's cute.
Cute. Okay.
Yeah, we like it a lot. It definitely appeals to the children in us. It's more, fun and lighthearted.
It's one of his young audience's movies for sure.
Yeah.
I said it was a better
Little
Mermaid.
Sure. Yeah.
More fun, more whimsical.
Yeah. It's definitely a movie that's really important to me for several reasons, but I am glad to be here for Howls because this was my introduction to Studio Ghibli and to Hayao Miyazaki.
Is Sybil's favorite Studio Ghibli movie.
Awesome.
Yeah. So guys, if you guys love Studio Ghibli, then subscribe and put a like on this video, and then go check out the Ponyo one. But Full-Time Movie Fans, I'm one of the hosts. You can call me Jarvis. We have our special guest host,
Hunter. Hello again.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this my 6th time on the show now?
Yeah.
Is it something
like that. 6 or 8.
So Weapons was 5 Timers Club, and we did not talk about it.
Oh no.
Very important to. Did you guys forget to make me a robe?
Yes.
Michael's on the boards today.
You're
behind the lens.
You're gonna get an engraved pin after this episode.
I'll make it myself.
I I can give you a wristband.
I have one. Several.
I can give you another one. It's not even for this channel.
Yeah. Michael
So-
behind the boards, thanks for letting me take your seat for this
Do I
round.
still have sound effects on here?
Probably do.
I do. I doubt you can hear them.
It's weekend.
No, we
But I'm
got,
playing it.
But that'll be fun for you. That'll be
nice.
fun
Yeah,
for
we
you.
got Hunter. And then this one, yeah, it was pretty last minute to the decision on it, but Howl's Moving Castle, it's great. One of my favorites from Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli.
Yeah. Curious about everybody's first experience with this movie, whether it was this time or obviously, Michael, for you and Sybil, it wasn't. This is one of your favorites.
Yeah, go ahead, go first. Give us your first impressions.
Okay, well, this is a great movie, and I have less to say about it than my wife does because this is not my favorite.
Okay,
Miyazaki
what
movie.
would Sybil say about this movie?
She loves it, and it's really good.
Excellent.
Does she
Hold
have
on, I can settle this actually.
Does she have a crush on Howl?
Yes.
Who
and
doesn't?
And Sophie at the same time.
Valid.
This is like four. I was trying to think about like.
Hello.
Oh,
We need.
What is your opinion on Howl's Moving Castle?
It's amazing.
What were your first impressions?
I wish we watched it before our wedding, or that song would have been like one of the songs like we would have walked down the aisle to.
Valid.
great.
Yeah.
This is all really good stuff.
Probably my first impression of it. I said this is the best movie ever. Roses.
Is this still your favorite Studio Ghibli movie?
Just one of them.
Okay, which
It's
one's
hard to
your
rank
favorite?
them. It's hard to rank them. It's like the top three is probably Princess Mononoke, the Howl's Moving Castle, and Spirited Away.
Okay.
So
Solid.
I don't have an actual ranking.
But those are all at the same time, top 3 and top 1.
Valid.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. No.
Perfect.
Thank you, producer Sybil.
Anytime. Bye-bye.
Yep, that's my first impression.
Great.
By proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
next.
Jarvis. What about you?
I mean, this was not the first Studio Ghibli movie I've seen. Ghibli movie I've seen. But I think the first one I ever saw was Kiki's Delivery Service, actually. And all of his movies are very whimsical, and I do like that about it. The animation is gorgeous, like and I think everybody. That's not a hot take at all, but this one specifically, I really did like. It seemed a little bit. It's weird to say, but I want to say like linear, cohesive story. Like some of the other ones seem a little like all over the place. But I don't know. It was very beautiful. I really liked the characters, and the story, and of course the visuals are stunning as always. So that's it for me.
Yeah, I always have like a little story about my first impressions. But this was the first Studio Ghibli I ever saw because I have such a clear memory of my older cousin Michael, who like helped culture me.
No relation to our Michael here.
No, different Michael. Coming to my dad's house and like unzipping his backpack and pulling the DVD out, and being like, "We are going to watch this today." And I sat down, and it was the first. I did not find anime of my own accord. Michael was the person that introduced this to me, and showed me this movie, and I was just like totally. It like redefined animation for me. It redefined fantasy for me. It was like a really. It's like one of my definitive movie watching experiences on my dad's couch with my cousin watching Howls Moving Castle.
Did you feel like you were in an isekai where you got just transferred to another world
Yeah,
while
man.
watching it?
Yeah, it threw me right in there. I forgot about the word isekai. I'm not an anime guy, like just sort of in general.
You're a Studio Ghibli guy.
But I am so Miyazaki pilled. Yeah. Like,
Hunter's a movie podcaster in another world.
yeah, it came out of the screen. But this movie was like really, really important to me kind of from the jump. And it's been cool to see my relationship with it and the rest of Miyazaki's canon.
How old were you when you watched this for the first time?
I must have been in 5th or 6th grade, I think.
What did it mean to 5th or 6th grade Hunter? Like, can you remember? Like,
Yeah, it must have been crazy.
yeah.
Was, like I said, like it was really like, so I work at a bookstore and I talk a
When
lot
you were in
about
6th grade?
No, like
I
now.
was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Child labor.
The laws changed.
But like my in to stories really from the jump is like I was a Disney kid growing up, and then when I started reading books, I started reading fantasy books. I talk about this pretty much every day at my job, that like my foray into stories has always been fantasy, and I've found other ways outside of that and like branched out, but like I always feel like fantasy is home base for me. And I just didn't know fantasy could look or feel like this. The incorporation of like sort of industrial elements into fantasy, it feeling like of a different time and a different place. I still have no relationship to this book. I have plans to read it this year. I think it'll be a like nice, cozy autumnal read. So it'll be a nice thing to
Sibo did the same thing.
jump into. Yeah. It'll be exciting to read it. But yeah, it totally transformed like what my expectations could be. And I still think even now, like my ideal at certain times is like this world, the rules of magic here, the emotionality of magic, all of that. Like this is like my preferred mode of fantasy.
Yeah, there's still like a realness you feel, even though you're watching something that's obviously fiction and kind of weird and incorporates a lot of things that obviously don't make sense in our present world, but it feels of the past and of the future. Like, you know what I mean? It kind of feels like it kind of covers all the bases. You know what I mean?
And
I think
just like the aesthetic and Howl being this like, I love that he's this wizard of sorts, but like also has this like sort of role in the community as both like almost like and I hope I'm not appropriating when I say this term, but like almost as like a witch doctor of some kind, but also like this sort of mystical hero and who can kind of like transcend time and space and wander between, and like everything is sort of this like transitional or liminal nature for him. Whether it be, this is not a topic that I can speak well on, but like whether it be like gender, he is kind of like this androgynous figure, and also like his home, the castle, is like you can change the dial and step through these doors that lead to like totally different moments.
Home is actually transient.
Yeah, it's like, so like if I could be anybody ever, it would be Hal, which is maybe outside of some very key flaws.
I would also
some therapy he needs to
I
go
would
through,
also choose to be the most handsome guy that has crazy powers that can do whatever.
and just like the fit, he is throwing fits. His fashion in this movie rocks.
He actually does throw an actual fit.
He does. He throws many fits of all kinds.
Yeah.
A fit thrower, if you will. But like, just a really important Miyazaki in general. I think there are 7 or 8 of his films that like probably crack my top 100 movies of all time. He's a really, really important filmmaker to me, and that is not something that is rare. I think our culture as it is right now, people like go to Studio Ghibli and Miyazaki for like a very certain kind of
they rotate out
feeling.
Of
There's
often.
he's built a bunch of prestige around his projects and his works and his movies.
Which is really interesting because if you know anything about him, he is not like a dude who is intent on like being appealing to the masses. Like he is not somebody who is like commercially minded at all.
Which makes him so appealing to the masses.
Yeah, he's like actually kind of a grump and is like very very like sort of
glass half empty kind of guy.
Yeah, man.
Which is
like,
funny because I think Michael, we talked about that during Ponyo, is that the things he creates might be the thing that he wants and that he feels is missing out of his life is very bright, vibrant, happy, and just colorful stuff that maybe he's missing. Because I think you made a comparison to someone.
And Fujita both do the same thing.
Yeah,
so opposite.
Yeah, but the opposite. Yeah. So it's an interesting. What's the word? You use the big words, bro.
sure.
Where he's expressing the opposite of what he feels like is like.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and
a counterpoint, I guess.
What is really interesting about Howl, again, if I can frame the conversation before we get into the plot, is that I think
you can frame whatever you want, Hunter.
Howl is like really missing some like key pieces of what are usually staples for him, which is like childhood is like so big for him. This kind of like the childhood and their vision of hope and their vision of the world sort of being at odds against the harshness of the world.
Yeah.
And I sort of categorize Howl and Princess Mononoke of a piece, which are his two angriest movies, I think. Like movies where he feels quite frustrated with the state of the world and the way that we're interacting with nature or each other or whatever. Yeah. And despite this being at odds with like those other perspectives that sometimes feel like him sort of trying to hype himself up or creating universes where that don't have or that are competing against the actual vision of what reality is. This feels like reality sort of overwhelmingly encroaching into his space of like this like dreamlike space of like, which it always is sort of creeping in. Even in My Neighbor Totoro, like their mother is like really ill to the point that she's in a facility, but it's just at the edges. And it sort of colors the tone and the mood of that film, but it doesn't ever creep in to the extent that it becomes a problem. And here it is the problem.
The danger is always looming. It's always on the way. It's
right.
He's interacting with it on a daily basis. He's not. Yeah.
And yeah, so like I think without the children there, you notice this mostly in his films that don't have children, that the rage and the war and in the industry and all of this really starts to come in and dominate this movie in particular.
Hey, you.
How'd you like that episode? Did you like it?
You like movies? You like this one?
Do you?
You should subscribe to this channel right now.
Also, as well.
Yeah. You got friends? Yeah, you do.
Do you? Hopefully.
Show it to them. Show this to them.
Prove it to us you got friends.
There's other videos to watch too. Why don't you watch those if you're so cool?
Yeah, prove you're not a bot. Leave a comment.
Nerd.